Hey guys, 828 Find Adventure. I had a headlight bulb go out, a halogen one, and I've got to replace them, and I'm going to do both of them. I'm also going to time this on how long it takes. Now, doing this to the Tundra is not the easiest thing. You have to remove the grill. You have to remove these plastic pieces right here. I might have to remove some of these lights to get the grill to pull out. We'll just see how difficult it is, but it's going to take some time. It's nothing easy. You can't get to it from the top. And Toyota says you can get to it through the wheel tub. I think that's impossible. Maybe not impossible, but my arms are too big. So, anyways, and most people's are. So let's get to it. First thing I'm going to do is undo all the snaps and 10mm bolts on the top of the grill. Don't forget to take this off so you can detach your the wiring harness for the TSS sensor. There we go. Undid the harness there. I'm using a magnetic 10mm socket. Makes it really easy. See if I can get this grill off. So you get the grill off. That's the next step. It'll be more difficult depending on what you have on the front of your vehicle. You get that off. And then it's pretty easy. So you need to take these off right here. I'm going to use my little nylon tool. The nylon plastic doesn't scratch anything, so it's best to use nylon. The harder plastic ones, they can gouge other types of plastics. So I use these nylon ones. They tend to be softer but do the job. Now, if you have flares like I do, you got to detach those flares from that side of the vehicle so you can get to the stuff. So I don't know how far out I can get with this, but we're going to see. It's also a good time to go ahead and put you some gloves on before you start handling these bulbs. If you look right here, there's a 10mm. So you've got 1, 2, 3. There we go. Comes right out. So what I'm doing now is unplugging the bulb first. You unplug it. It's a brown plug. It's got a lot of grease on it for a good contact. Setting that to the side. Pulling this rubber gasket off. Set that to the side. Then it's spring-loaded bulb in here. Then you can pull this out. This one's toasty. So I'm replacing it with these. I have found that if you use LEDs, you have trouble getting this grommet on or just can't use it at all. So that's where I'm at with this. So I'm going to go back with the halogens. They won't last as long, but a couple of years, we'll see. So always wear gloves. You don't want to get any grease on these. I always handle them from the metal part. Because you can get grease on your gloves as well. So, and you put the little spring down once you get the bulb in. You go ahead and push that gasket down really good over that light. Now, before you do anything here, you're gonna want to test this light out. So put this bottom piece in first. There you go. Got those down, got those. Nothing broke. That was just it seating on the nylon piece up here. There we go. We got headlights. Let's get this little bolt in right here. Gotta do that one on the side. Don't tighten them over tight because they're plastic threads and you will break those off. These two go on top. Now, if you strip one, you could go with a little bit bigger, bigger bolt, you know, just a little bit bigger. Now we have this right here. This goes around like this. It goes inside my fender flare here. There we go. Has these two pieces. They're plastic push pins. You can watch this in forward or reverse. These are the little squares where the grill punches in. I hate these. It's just horrible to get this grill off. The Tacoma was much easier. I'm sure the 4Runner is easy. But there we go. That's it. So now we got to move on to the other one. I've got to loosen up and remove 3 of the bolts on the fender flare, and it's a pain. This is such a pain. Okay. There we go. All right, that's done. I've got one right here on the side. Got that. Those are all the ones. You have one here, one here, one here. And that gets it. There we go. All right. Okay, now I'm going to unplug the plug in the back of the headlamp. Just wiggle it. Comes right out, but it's greasy. So use a rag. You don't want to get it on these and then touch the headlamp. And you remove the gasket. Set that aside. Then you remove the light bulb. And go ahead and you can just watch me do this. There you go. It's just like that. See that in there? It only goes in one way. And then you press the little spring down and hook it on there. And then you press this gasket on. Make sure it's tight. Okay. Then you take your plug, which is greasy. So I will take that and plug it on. So then, before I bolt everything up and get it secure, I test them. So let's test them. Look at that. We got headlights. Awesome. We can bolt everything back. Got 3 bolts. Remember, one in the side, right here, 2 on top. We have these on top, 10 millimeter. By the way, they are all 10 millimeter. Then we have this one in the side. And don't do them too tight because you don't want to strip them. That was nothing broke. It's just the seating on the nylon. Okay, so now we got to put this plastic piece on. Again, I have flares, so this makes it a little challenging, but it's not too bad. So all you do then, you just snap this in. It's all snapped in there. Then you got 2 push pins. 2 push pins that go right here. These are easy enough. Okay, there you go. All right, let's put that grill on. We're all done with the headlights. There we go. Let's get the hardware. You want to plug in your TSS sensor. If you have it, do that first. And you can put the little lid down that's on the grill. I'm going to go ahead and put these push pins in so the grill is held in place. They go one on each side. I love these magnetic sockets because they hold the screw while you're putting them in. It's awesome. I wish I had a complete set, but I don't work on cars every day, so I can't justify the cost. There we go. That looks symmetrical now. Okay, here they are driving at night. I'm going to show you the low beam and the high beam. Since I have the tow package, I have the adjustable headlamps that I can tilt them up and down. I have them set at 3. These bulbs work really good and they're very bright. I don't drive at night that often, but these do a great job and they have a really extremely bright high beam. Be sure and leave me your thoughts on these bulbs and what you use. I'd like to hear it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video on installing those headlamps in the Tundra. It's such a pain because you have to remove all that stuff just to do it. The Toyota manual, I believe, says like you go through the wheel tub up through there. I don't think I could do it that way, but maybe we'll try that and make a video of it. Anyways, supposedly the quickest way is to remove the grill, remove the side plastic pieces, the 3 bolts on the headlamp, pull it out, replace the bulb, put it all back together. If you have fender flares, you've got to take those off too, or at least loosen them up. But anyways, I wanted to show you how to do that. Hope you liked the video. Please watch any of my other videos. I have a lot of do-it-yourself videos. Check those out on my channel. And, you know, that's all I got for you today. So if you would, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. See ya. Just a little note, any of the stuff I use in the video and the headlamp bulbs or whatever, I do put links under the video in the description. I do this so you can do some research, check them out and see. It could be from Amazon, it could be from a manufacturer. Just do your own research and figure out what you like for your truck, because it's a very personal thing to mod your truck out. So be sure and check those out as well. Thanks.